All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who go out throughout the four corners of the earth to risk their lives to push this truth in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Shalom to you, Akim. And, brothers, man, if you just watching or you just doing videos at home, man, sincerely, we tell you, man, for your own life's sake, get up, come do the work. Out of love, we tell you this. Which is what I mean by that is we are commanded to do that in the scriptures. So whatever you feel like is holding you back is you, right? And we're supposed to be suffering. So how are you going to be, not only on the highways and the byways, but in general, for our belief's sake, for our Creator's sake, we're supposed to be suffering now, so that we don't have to suffer in the time of Jacob's trouble. Go through what we go through now, and endure and stay faithful, and keep praising the Most High Power Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and endure unto the end. The same shall be saved. All right, and Salakia for that. That just kind of hit me as I looked at the camera. And, we got, it's high time to wake out of sleep. But this lesson today is going to be about the suffering for Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakuda's sake. Right, so I'm going to get into it, starting with Romans 8, and I'll start at 17. I'll start at 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. Right, and who is that we? First and foremost, the nation of Israel. Right, but even more, to go deeper than that, it's the elect of the nation of Israel, because only 1/3 and 144,000 ruling class men are going to be delivered from the destruction of Babylon. Right. So that's who that is speaking to. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and heirs. And Salakia, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. If so that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Right, and that's to even think to be on Yahweh Shai's level is a heavy thought, to be a joint heir with Yahweh Bashim, with Salakia, with Yahweh Shai for the kingdom's sake. That's a big deal. That's something that is a life or death situation. That's something that should be taken very seriously. Verse 18, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. All right, let's get into this word suffer. I mean, it's a simple word and we all know what it means, but to have the understanding of what the scripture is saying about it, is more important than our own understanding. So the word is pathema. Pathema. Something undergone, right? So you've gone through something. And that's what Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is asking us to do, to go through, let's keep going, hardships or pain, subjectivity, and emotion or influence, affection, affliction, right? Emotions, suffering, right? So just as the apostles and elders had to go through suffering for Yahweh Shai's sake, as do we if we are those men. And if we're going to call ourselves those men, we should be looking for this suffering. And if you're not going through it, you got to check yourself and ask yourself, am I a man of the Lord? Because a man of the Lord is going to be going through it. Not necessarily all the time, or, there's different levels to this thing. It might be spiritually going through it. You might be fighting demons. The more you get into this thing, the more the demons reveal themselves to you. So, there's a lot of ways that you can suffer. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into 1 Peter 4:13. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are. Let me see if there's anything above this. Nope, I started 13. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahushai's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. And why? Going back to the Romans 18, because we are to be joint heirs with Yahushai. Right? And so that's why we will be exceeding glad to be delivered from the destruction of Babylon and brought as a leader and a ruler in the kingdom of the Most High and a joint heir with Yahushai. I'm gonna jump down to 15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer or as a thief or as an evildoer or as a busybody in other men's affairs. Right? Ye, if any man yet if any man suffer as a Christian, right, as someone who's a follower of Yahushua, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on this behalf. Right? So breaks it right down right there. Right? We're not to be suffering in wickedness. We're supposed to be suffering in righteousness for Yahushai's sake, not for our own wickedness' sake. Right? Jump over here to 1 Peter 5:1. The elders which are among you I exhort. Right? And this is Peter, 1 Peter's, Salakia. I believe I said that, 5:1. The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder, right? And a witness of the sufferings of Yahushai, and also a partaker in the glory that shall be revealed. And what's the glory that shall be revealed? The chariots coming to deliver 144,000 elect men and a 1/3 multitude into the kingdom of heaven, away from the coming destruction. Salakia. Right, and I'm going to jump down to verse 10. But the Most High of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Yahushua Mashiach, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, and settle you. Right? So the current suffering is not to be compared to the glory that shall be in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I mean, that's clear as day. That's a beautiful thing, man. This is worth fighting for, and if you don't believe so, eat a missile. Right, this is Philippians chapter 3, and I'm going to start at verse 7. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Yahushai's sake, right? So all these things that we've gained in the world, man, that ain't nothing. We count it as a loss for Yahushai. Yeah, doubtless. And I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahushai Mashiach, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahushai. Right? So anything that you gain in this world, fame, fortune, it's supposed to be counted as dung. And dung is shit, right? I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's lucky for my language, but because it ain't shit. It's all a loss for Yahushai, right? And I'm going to jump down to verse 10. That I may know him and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his sufferings, being made conformable unto his death. Right? The fellowship of his sufferings. We are supposed to be suffering as Yahushua did for his sake. Think about what he went through for our sake. Man, that's disrespectful. If you know what Yahweh Shai did for you, and you claim to be a man of the Lord, and you ain't willing to suffer for His sake, you ain't a man of the Lord. Bottom line. And Revelation 2:10. For none of those things which thou shalt suffer, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Right? So, during the time of Jacob's trouble, some of us are going to get locked up, as the apostles did. The apostles got locked up. Daniel got locked up. We might have to face some tribulation. 10 days is just a number. We don't know how many days if we are to be locked up. Some might be a martyr for Yahweh Shai's sake. Right? This is part of that suffering. Be thou faithful unto death. So even if you're gonna be put to death by these damn demons and these crackers, man, these devils, right? These crackers of the whip. Even if they put you to death, man, be faithful like the Maccabees were, right? And I will give thee a crown of life, and that crown of life is the kingdom of heaven, eternal life, with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in the kingdom as rulers, over these other nations, over your own nation. The Most High give you a planet, give you a lot, give you some spoil, give you a plot of land, whatever your talent is, or whatever your gift is, or whatever He sees fit for you, He will give you to rule over if He loves you. Right? He says that He knows our names if He loves us. Right? But with that, man, I just wanted to make this a quick video, and this is one of my favorite topics, and I know I probably got 100 videos on this, but I love it, man, and because it helps us to get through the things that we go through on a day-to-day. It helps us to remember where we should be storing up our treasures. Money here is just a defense. It ain't shit, man. It's paper monopoly, but you gotta have it to defend yourself, in these trying times. But with that, again, I want to give all praise and glory unto the Most High Power Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bahashem Rakakudash. Right, I want to say shalom to you, Akim, and the apostles and others.